Good morning, Spartans.
So today is March 20th. It's a little bit cold out, 25 degrees. High is 34 and low is 22.
Today is National Proposal Day. Go spit some positive riz today, Spartans. Let's go meet our anchors. Back to the studio.
Thanks for the intro, guys. I'm Tanner.
And I am Bella, and welcome to the news today. Let's head over to Mrs. Kavanaugh on this beautiful Wellness Wednesday.
Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Kavanaugh here, and today we're going to talk about anxiety. Have you ever sat down at a test and your brain goes blank? Well, that's something is happening inside your brain. Let's head over to Mrs. Thompson. She's going to tell us more about anxiety and what's going on in our brains.
So as the psychology teacher, I often get the question, what causes anxiety? And there are a lot of things that cause anxiety in terms of external factors, but physiologically what's going on is pretty complex. So first of all, you go into sort of fight or flight, right? And your parasympathetic and your sympathetic nervous systems are fighting with each other, and your adrenal glands release adrenaline and cortisol, and your brain releases something called glutamate. I don't know if you can see the picture back here, but you have neurotransmitters that are involved in the whole process as well. Here's the really interesting thing though. When you are feeling anxious, your frontal lobe, which is the part of your brain that is responsible for all of your rational thought and higher level thinking, it can shut down a little bit. So it's really easy when we're anxious to make rash decisions and to not think clearly and to think with our amygdala, which is another part of the brain that is responsible for emotion. So there are definitely some things you can do to help with anxiety. It's comforting, I think, sometimes to know that there's physiological stuff going on, because I think people feel out of control when they feel anxiety, and the thoughts like cycle and spin, and you can't get out of that. Breathing can help, as simple as it sounds. I know you're probably sick of hearing about that, but honestly, like counting your breaths in and out, that can definitely help. Just knowing what's going on with your body can help, and just know that it's really common. And there is a difference between being anxious and having anxiety. We all get anxious sometimes, okay? And you'll get the same type of symptoms. But if you feel like your anxiety is going on for months and months, it's worth talking to someone about it.
Thank you, Mrs. Thompson, for letting us know what's going inside our brains when we're feeling really anxious. So next time you sit down to a test, take some deep breaths, some mindful breathing, give yourself some positive self-talk, and you'll be back up to where your brain can start to think and go ahead and do well on that test. This is our final week for our wellness challenge. So please get out there and do something. We have the ping pong tables behind us. If you're participating in that or cheering somebody on, that's doing good things for our mental wellness. Go ahead and log that. This is our final week, and we want to see more students participating. Right now we have 22 students. Let's increase that to over 30 to end out the challenge and to get our big winners. Take care, Spartans.
Thanks, Miss Kavanaugh. Be well this Wednesday.
Spartans, you better be studying. Let's head over to Mr. Shansky to talk about some testing information.
Hey everybody, I'm back again to talk about testing. We're going to talk about a few specifics today. Number one, your room assignment. It's best if you check your room assignment before test day so you know where you're going. It makes everything easier. They are posted outside the auditorium, so put it in your phone. The other thing you can do is look at the test ticket you get to take home with you from the digital readiness check. The 11th graders and the 10th graders have already done it. The 9th graders, you're going to be up next. But that ticket you get to take home with you has your room assignment right on there. So you don't really have a reason to not know where you're going. It makes it a lot smoother if you know right where you're going the morning of the test, because everything's hectic and I don't always have a chance to help people. So know where you're going. Number two, you need to charge your device the night before. We are going to have many fewer problems if most or all of the school brings a fully charged device for testing that morning. I would suggest putting a reminder in your phone for Tuesday, April 9th to charge your Chromebook, around the time you go to bed, maybe 9 p.m., so that everybody's ready for that. We're going to have huge problems if half the school comes in with a device that's almost dead. Huge problems. So please charge your device. Lastly, I've been announcing that the SAT will be over about 12:30 and the PSAT 10 and PSAT 9 will be over at about 11:30 on each test day. However, if you have extended time, that's going to stretch that out. So I just wanted to point that out. You know, your accommodation is important so you have a chance to do your very best, but everyone with extended time, you're going to be in your test for a little bit longer. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you're checking for your room assignment. Remember to charge your device, and let's plan for a great day. Back to the anchors.
Thanks, Mr. Shansky. Can't wait for that day off.
Let's go talk about the upcoming musical with Keith.
Thanks, Bella. And who am I here with?
Abigail Duff.
And can you tell me a little bit about Seussical and how it's going?
Yeah, it's going really good. It's a lot of fun. It's basically all songs and stuff, so we're just starting to get all the dances done, and we still have to learn a lot of the songs, but it's going really well, and it's a lot of fun.
And what part do you play in the musical?
I'm JoJo, the mayor's son.
That's really cool. And can you tell me the dates for the musical?
They're like a few weeks after spring break. It's April 18th through the 20th.
Awesome. Back to you, Tanner.
Thanks, Chief. Go check out the musical.
Have you filled out a March Madness bracket? I know I have. Let's go talk to Tyler and Chuck about March Madness.
Thanks, guys. Spartans, there's an ESPN bracket challenge that you can fill out for March Madness. The QR code is right here. And make sure you put your first and last name if you want to win the prize of a king-size candy bar. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Tyler and Chuck. Go Tigers.
Make sure you're earning some money for school, Spartans. Let's go talk about a scholarship with Noah.
Submit your FAFSA. Why? Because you may be eligible for Michigan Achievement Scholarship. You can earn up to this much at these colleges. You can earn up to $2,000 at trade school. Submit a yellow slip to meet with Shansky or Miss Converse.
Thanks, Noah. Fill out that scholarship.
If you're looking for a summer job, let's go talk to Sean and Greg.
Are you looking for work, Greg?
You know what, Sean? Yes, I am. Where can I find it?
You can find it at this link right here or 10075 Northland Drive Northeast, where you can get education and training and job internships and experience to find your dream job. So yeah, this link, the address, you can call them at this number, fax them at this number, and basically, yeah, they support you on your internships and you get good work experience to find your dream job.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure to do that.
Yeah.
You guys should too.
How much do you get paid for?
About $100 an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
This guy doesn't need it, but if you guys need it, this link. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Go work summer jobs.
Yesterday was the first day of spring, Spartans, and there's snow on the ground. Let's go to Lucas.
Who am I here with?
Miles.
And Miles, yesterday at 11 p.m. something called the spring equinox happened. Do you know what that means?
It means like when Frosty died and like, cause spring is coming, and he's just like gone.
Maybe. Who am I here with today?
Daniel Bradley.
And Daniel Bradley, do you know that last night at 11 p.m. the spring equinox happened?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
And could you tell me what is that?
The spring equinox, I think that's when everybody at 11 p.m. exactly comes out, has a midnight barbecue.
No, but that would be cool. Who am I here with today?
Mr. Weiss.
Mr. Weiss, last night at 11 p.m. something called the spring equinox happened. Do you think you could tell me a little bit about what that is?
Well, I've been running a few tests, and I want to let you know that your answer, it is not. No, let me show. No, the equinox never happened. Let me show you. No equinox this year. I'm sorry. The Earth is flat. All right, spring equinox. You got the sun and you got the Earth, and when the sun is directly over the equator, that is the mark of the equinox. So what happens is if the Earth tilts a little up, the sun is shining more directly on the northern hemisphere, hence summer. And when it shines down, it's summer for things in the sun, whereas winter for us up in the northern hemisphere, it'll be summer for things in the southern hemisphere, like Chile and so forth. And that's what the Equinox is. It's right over here. And theoretically, at this point, an egg should balance.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Thanks. It's so spring outside.
Train up, Spartans, for Battle of the Colors. Let's go to Carson and Logan.
Thanks, Tanner. I'm here with Mr. Shansky to talk about Battle of the Colors. Tell us a little bit about it.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's seniors and juniors are blue, and sophomores and freshmen are pink, right?
Yep.
And they're going against each other.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, what days do we have coming up for dress-up days?
We got favorite sports team day tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday we have twin day.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Back to you
no
guys in
problem.
the studio.
Thanks, guys. Battle of the Colors. Do it. Participate.
Esports team needs players. Let's go talk to Layla.
Thanks, guys. I am here with Mr. Vandermeer, and he is going to give us a little information on esports.
Hey, I'm Mr. V. I'm the new coach of the esports team. We are looking for some more people. We have been unable to participate in some of the matches that we have coming up. We especially need people who are good at Smash Bros. Or Overwatch. So if you play those games and you love your school, please join esports and have a good time with us.
Thank you. Please make sure to sign up for esports if you're interested. And now let's go back to the anchors.
Thanks, guys. Be a wicked gamer. Join the esports team like my good friend Kellen.
That's all for us today. Let's wrap up the news with a quote of the day.
Bye, Spartans. Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.
Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. By Michael Jordan.